But this broke, like, I think right before Christmas. Rob Reiner.
Yeah, that was tragic.
Yeah.
Terribly, I remember
Terribly sad.
I took a nap Sunday, woke up, and it was Rob Reiner, his wife, dead. And I was like, murder? Like, what the hell? And then, of course, it turned out his son, Nick, which, you know, everyone knows who that is now, but didn't before. I mean...
I think the worst part of that was the fact of how I found out. So I had during Christmas, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm driving for a limousine company.
It's like Sunday before Christmas.
Yeah, and here I am driving a group of women who were like going out caroling and like handing out cookies and all that stuff to like all these people in need. And then all of a sudden, Rob Reiner shot and killed. I'm like, Jesus.
You're like, son of a bitch.
Yeah, I'm like, well.
Yeah. Yeah, that was just shocking. Like, that, what a terrible way to go. I mean, I think they were probably sleeping, but of course, you know, his son, I guess, slit their throats, but also stabbed him multiple times. And,
oh, is that what they said?
Now, you've got, on these notes, quite a few Rob Reiner films listed.
Yes.
But you are one glaring omission here, and that is one of my personal favorites, The Princess Bride.
Oh,
yeah.
That was just a simple mistake there. I thought you were talking about North, so I was like, I'm not going to mention North, but...
North?
Yeah.
Is that a dog movie?
No, it had Elijah Wood in it. It was in 94 or so, about this kid who wanted to divorce his family, and Bruce Willis is in it. He plays like this kooky, imaginary friend maybe type of guy. It bombed very badly, so it was one of his like kind of embarrassments, but he still remained a fan of his own film.
I think what stinks, though, is the fact that he just released...
Spinal Tap
2, yeah.
Yeah. Which I finally did catch last weekend, because Spinal Tap and Spinal Tap 2 are both on HBO.
Yeah.
I was finally able to watch that.
Is 2 just as good?
I think so. Yeah, because I mean, I have a fresh perspective.
I can't watch that movie because if I drink too much, I will speak with a British accent. Like after watching that movie, like
Please go to
all
11.
the way through.
Yes.
11, man. 11.
You know what? It's just it's a different story. They're years older, and I think it works that way. You know, they definitely aren't the type of guys like from the first one. They're older versions of them, and there's a lot of cameos in it and stuff. But I think it was just as good. I mean, it's not going to be as culty as the first one because everyone, you know, it's been 40 years probably between the movies, so everyone's got their idea of where
at least.
And they've also they have done a lot of you know, concerts or like little appearances anyway in character, of course. But no, I think they both you know, go well with each other, honestly. You know, as they were young, as they were old, and new technology and all that. So
I mean, man, it's tough because I really wanted it to be good, you know.
Yeah.
And I know it was kind of done with Rob Reiner and that one guy who just done Best in Show and
and
all
Chris
those.
Guest,
and he's hilarious.
Yep.
My understanding is he's still pumping stuff out, or is he
Chris
kind of
Guest?
has he slowed down a little bit?
Throughout the years, he's done a lot of those type of documentary comedy, like Best in Show. He did what's the one he's really well. Waiting for Guffman. That's a very big one. I think it was his first like on his own.
Oh, really?
Huge thing. He's married to Jamie Lee Curtis, of course, and so
in real life he is.
Yeah.
No way.
And his brother is the neighbor in Christmas Vacation with the slicked back hair.
What?
That's his brother. Yeah.
Why is there water on this?
I don't know, Margot.
I love saying that line to my wife or anybody. It just I
Where do
love
you think
that.
you're gonna put that, Griswold? Bend over and I'll show you.
I wasn't talking to you. Yeah, but man, what a life, what a career, you know, All in the Family, you know, Meathead. Went from that to, you know, he was pretty much the king of 80s. He had...
I can't believe he did... Was it Harry Met Sally or something like that?
Yeah, he did Spinal Tap, Stand By Me, A Few Good Men is later on in the 90s.
That was a 90, wasn't it?
Misery was 89 or 90.
No, Misery was such a great movie.
Holy shit, he did Misery?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With young
Stephen
Kathy
King
Bates.
really adored his adaptations. He did 2 adaptations of his work. Stand By Me was one of them.
Wow.
Yeah, because he was one of the guys that founded Castle Rock.
Yes.
Entertainment.
And that was at a time when, like, you knew whenever you saw, whether it was, like, Orion or Castle Rock or Touchstone, you knew what kind of movie you were going to get as soon as you saw that.
Yeah.
You don't get that anymore.
It had a richness.
I mean, a little bit you do. If it's like, a little bit you do. If it's like a Bad Robot or if it's, what is the...
Cinescope from Nolan.
Or like a Blumhouse. Like, you know what you're going to get with some of that stuff. Right, but a lot of it is so...
Well, and some studios have their own look, too.
Yeah.
You know, it's just a different... You can tell what type of movie just by looking at it, the way it's shot or the colorization or whatever.
Castle Rock. Did they do Seinfeld?
Yes, they produced Seinfeld.
Holy shit.
Yep. So, yeah, most of his films are under that. And, you know, we were talking about holiday films, and I did ask, like, you know, is there really any New Year's ones? Like, you could say When Harry Met Sally was both, because it culminates with New Year's.
Well, a New Year's didn't they do like an end of the world with Franco and Seth Rogen?
This is the
New
end?
Year's?
Yeah, I think that was because it was a New Year's party, and then all of a sudden everybody goes to hell.
Yeah. Michael Cera's like a little cokehead.
Yeah.
I thought it was Heaven and the Backstreet Boys. Oh, they first went to hell and then they went to the Heaven, right? Something like that.
Some of them
the
did.
Backstreet Boys performed, and they're all in white and shit. Yeah.
That's a movie you got to be stoned to watch. I tried to watch it drunk. No.
There's a few movies like that. That's like Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back for me or whatever. Like, I just cannot enjoy that movie sober.
Oh, really? Yeah. American President was great. That kind of was like the West Wing pilot in a way. Because Aaron Sorkin wrote that.
Oh, wow.
And Martin Sheen was in it.
Yeah.
Not the same character as he played, but you kind of got that. I think they would really, you know.
That's the Michael Douglas Annette Bening one?
Yep.
Yeah, I like that.
Now that's Aaron Sorkin, that West Wing. Did you hear about that? Like the set was so complete that they said it was too close to the actual White House setup that they wouldn't let everybody in all parts of the actual like areas because it was way too close to the actual White House.
Who gave them the fucking blueprints? It's like the stealth bomber, like,
right?
We actually built the stealth bomber. We can't show it off, like.
Yeah, right.
That's crazy. Probably got some kind of spy to like give them the.
Yeah, like how do you get something that close?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
West Wing's one of those shows too where it's like you watch it and because I was trying to get my wife to watch it one time.
Yeah.
And she's like, politics is boring. I was like, it's not about the politics. Yeah. It's the way they talk. It's the way they talk to each other.
Yeah.
Like it's about the conversations that they have. And Sorkin is like, he's like a David Mamet that way, where you can just like listen to him talk about fucking nothing, and it sounds so good.
Well, and it was the first like TV series that didn't have fixed cameras, if you really remember, and it was so fast paced.
Walk-alongs.
Yeah, it was so fast paced with their conversations. Like you'd hop from one, then you hop to the other.
Yeah,
I couldn't follow it back in the day because I needed more context.
You're a kid.
I watch it now, and I'm like, oh yeah, this plays just about right or just too slow.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
No, thanks to TikTok, my brain's like a 15-second.
Yeah, kids today probably be like, what?
All you can sit through is the commercials.
Right.
Oh my God, try watching an original Bond movie.
Oh.
It's tough.
The pacing is
so slow.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of scenes that don't have any music in it.
Oh, and it's like him doing like the tedious things too, like tying his shoe or whatever. But back then,
that was interesting. Yeah. He does two loops.
Oh,
yeah. Well, he walked through an airport, or he like adjusted his he put like a hair on the dresser drawer, so if it got opened, it would move, and he would know someone was in his shit or something.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. But people back then, someone pointed it out, like it was true escapism because a lot of people hadn't traveled over around the world and all that stuff, so it was kind of like they were fine with the pacing because it was like an experience. But now it's like we've seen everything.
It's like, hurry it up, man. I know you're gonna jump off the bridge.
Right. His first wife was Penny Marshall, and of course he was the son of Carl Reiner, who created the Dick Van Dyke Show, and he was in the Ocean's 11 series. He was the older guy. What a huge bummer that was. It was shocking and just tragic, especially for the family. It's like right before Christmas. And of course, Conan O'Brien's kind of involved in this because the night before they were at his party, I guess, and a fight broke out.
Right.
Like a verbal argument broke out. And there's been lots of rumors, supposedly like he didn't let people call the police or anything. Conan didn't, probably as a favor to Rob Reiner, I'm guessing. But there's a lot of word of mouth. Like Nick got into a conversation with Bill Hader. Like he was going around doing some weird shit, like asking everybody if they were famous and where they were from, and he interrupted the conversation Bill Hader was having, and they got a little tense back and forth, and so it's just craziness. And Conan I follow Conan, like I watch his show and stuff, his podcast, whatever. Still hasn't addressed it. I'm sure it's because of legal issues. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if he's called in to testify or whatnot, just to get what happened before all this like unraveled, but I don't know. Supposedly he also got some medication that he already had some issues, so it really sent him over the edge.
Yeah, it sounds like mental health, and then on top of that, he was on new meds. And I mean, how many times have you been to like a party or something like that, especially when we were younger, where somebody flips out and then they're politely asked to leave, and they don't want to leave, and then that escalates, and then they finally kind of usher them out, and you're like, okay, things are going to be okay. You never heard about the other half, like when they went home or whatever, whatever happened. You just knew the party continued. But yeah, this is one of those sad moments where it just it ended poorly.